Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Big Mike back here with you once again. And today I am coming here with you with my 2018 Survivor Series update video. Potentially my only one because it kind of snuck up on us with, Evolution, Crown Jewel, Super Showdown. The pay-per-views have kind of been one after another these days. And Survivor Series kind of got forgotten, but the card looks stacked, and let's get into it. So first off is the first of three, that's right, three, traditional Survivor Series elimination matches. Now first off, I'm going to talk about the men. We got Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. Now they both went in different ways in terms of their leadership, as currently the captain of Team Raw is Baron Corbin, who is the current interim GM, looking to be full-time GM. Which, I'm glad he's not wrestling. He's not great, but you will understand why he is on this card to begin with. So his first three picks are Dolph Ziggler. Alright, fine. Drew McIntyre, who had a hell of a match this past Monday against Kurt Angle, so he could get his shot on the team. And Braun Strowman, who has his issues with Corbin as of now, considering he cost him the Universal title at Crown Jewel. I'll talk about that in a little bit. And so far, there's 2 spots remaining. I'm not quite sure what direction they're going to go in with these two. Maybe it's someone a little unexpected, a little exciting. Or maybe it'll be No Way Jose, because he's... I don't know, I like No Way Jose. On the SmackDown side, we have 2 captains. Both will be on the team. It's The Miz and Daniel Bryan, who have their issues. And on their team is, of course, Shane McMahon, because he's best in the world and blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Rey Mysterio, who just came back, which is, a whole lot of fun. I like Rey, and it's great to see him back. And Samoa Joe, a little unexpected. He has his issues with Daniel Bryan and, of course, AJ Styles. So maybe we'll see something like that down the line somewhere. Should be fun. The next traditional Survivor Series match is for the women. Now, currently, there are no participants on the Raw side. That'll be announced on Monday by team captain Alexa Bliss, who is suffering a concussion right now. So hopefully she gets better and we can see her back in the ring sometime soon. Now on the SmackDown side, that's where it gets a little bit interesting, as Paige basically just picked the participants, including Carmella, because every Survivor Series team needs a dance break. Naomi, who's an underrated wrestler, should be the next to challenge Becky Lynch in the future. Asuka, who's kind of been forgotten about, unless the women's tag team titles come back around, which I hope they do. That'd be awesome. And Sonya Deville, who was a big surprise. And maybe they'll do something good with her. It seems like they're kind of turning her face. And they're going to have her clash with Mandy Rose, her former Absolution running mate. So that should be alright. I like that. Now, the last member of the team was announced as Charlotte Flair, but she never showed to the announcement ceremony, whatever you want to call it. And instead Mandy Rose came out, tried to insert herself into that slot. Now, I don't know how this is going to go, if we're going to see a match between the two, which I'd totally be okay with. It's something a little different. And as of right now, we don't know what's going on with Charlotte, so we'll see. Now, the last traditional Survivor Series match is for the tag teams. The tag teams get in on the fun. Instead of just 5, it's 10. And I believe with this one, if one member of the team is eliminated, then the team itself is eliminated. And I don't mean the full team, but like, say if Big E was pinned, then Kofi's got to go as well. It's like that. So, and as I said, the participants, right now there's no one announced for Raw, because I believe that was announced on SmackDown. On the SmackDown side, the Usos, I don't know how to say their name. Jimmy and Jay are the captains, and they have the New Day on their side. Now, I don't know if it's the full New Day, or just 2 are going to represent them. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And now we got our only title defense on the card. We'll get to that. And it's for the Cruiserweight Championship, as Buddy Murphy, the champion, who won it at Super Showdown in his home country of Australia, which, good on you, WWE, I like that. Defending it against Mustafa Ali, who's a fantastic, underrated talent, and I hope he can potentially win it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So that's that. Next up, we have Tag Team Champions versus Tag Team Champions. Again, Raw versus SmackDown. It is the new Raw Tag Team Champions, the Authors of Pain. I am not calling them AOP. Akam and Razor versus the SmackDown Champions, The Bar, Sheamus and Cesaro. Now, both teams do have a manager in this. Authors of Pain with Drake Maverick, who's kind of been, the mastermind behind the team. And The Big Show, who has gone through turn number 46,853 in his career. So, that should be a hard-hitting match, considering both teams are huge. So, we'll see about that. Should be fun. Next, we have the Intercontinental Champion versus the U.S. Champion. As Seth Rollins, the Intercontinental Champion on Raw, takes on Shinsuke Nakamura, the U.S. Champion on SmackDown. That's going to be an underrated match. That's going to be a good one. Both guys work really, really hard. They're hard-hitting, and they're great. Next up, the Women's Champions are going head-to-head as Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey takes on SmackDown Women's Champion Becky Lynch. Oh, match I didn't know I want, but now I'm very, very excited to see it. That's going to be a great match. And last up, a rematch from last year's Survivor Series, as SmackDown's WWE Champion, my boy, the phenomenal AJ Styles, takes on the new Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Yep, Brock Lesnar beats Braun Strowman at Crown Jewel. And, yeah. And it seems like he's going to be around for a little while. But, Brock and AJ had a decent match last year, and I am hopeful it'll be good again this year. So that's it for the update for today. If I do another one, we'll see. Other than that, it will be predictions, which include NXT TakeOver War Games as well as Survivor Series. And that'll be next week because Survivor Series is on Sunday. TakeOver War Games is on Saturday. It should be a fun weekend. Next Saturday, not this Saturday and Sunday. So, yeah, like I said, it's going to be a fun time. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.